Hello, hi, and welcome to today's stream, where I have actually figured out how to use freaking reverb. Let's go. Turns out, I installed the plugin in the wrong folder. But that is not what we're here for today. Let's actually turn off the reverb. Today, we are here today because we are going to be baking. And, well, that means... Oh no, it went black. There we go, we're back. We're in the kitchen, let's go! Everything is just chaotic right today, as always when it comes to, like, me being in the kitchen. But everything is set up. Yo! Hey, Lettuce09, thank you very much for following. That is very much appreciated, and you have arrived at a much opportune moment. Because today we are going to be baking with nothing else than these bad boys. The Ninomai Inanis cookie cutters. I have been wanting to do this stream for soon, a year soon. And we're finally doing it, so let's freaking go. We're going to be doing 2 batches of cookies today. It's going to be a split batch because I kind of want to. I've run out of cookies. I need to bake some more. And so we are doing a split batch. The dough is going to be the same. We're going to bake 2 different versions of cookies. One of them will have be cut out with the Ninomai Inanis branded cookie cutters. And the others will be a riff on a Swedish classic cookie. The Swedish cookie is translated to literally a raspberry cave. But today we are using blueberries instead. So it's going to be a blueberry cave. And it's basically a semi-soft cookie. Oh damn, I forgot to... Oh well, I forgot to buy something, but I'm sure it will be fine. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't actually know if it will be fine at all. But yeah, we shall see. I forgot to buy the like small little paper baskets that you put them in when you cook them. And I even went out today. I bought coffee. It's really good coffee. It turned out really nice. Went to the local coffee shop, or coffee roastery. Roastery. That's what it's called. Went to the local roastery and bought a bag of coffee that they said would work really well with milk in an espresso, and it really did. It was really good. It was really freaking good, and I absolutely bodged the espresso part of it. So. It's gonna take a few batches to get that correct, but that's not what we're here for today. Today we are here for the cookies, and since we're gonna have blueberry jam in them, the first thing is going to be to make the jam itself. And that's gonna take a bit of time because it needs to be boiled for a solid while. So what we need to do is to kind of just like get that started simply enough. So I have blueberries. I was out in the... Damn, that's hard. Oh well. I was out foraging blueberries in the beautiful Swedish forests that we have around here. And I found a lot of blueberries. And as you might see, these are tiny blueberries. Because the rest of the world is kind of used to American blueberries, which are big. But Swedish blueberries are absolutely tiny, as you can see. They're really good though. They're really good. So what we're gonna do... Yeah. Man, these are really sucking. Oh no! The blueberries are escaping. Don't let them escape. Let's just take a reasonable amount, I guess. And just plop them into the saucepan. Oh no! There we go. Come on. Blueberry overboard. I was thinking. Oh, reflections. Let's try and minimize that. It's probably too late already. But oh well. We will do what we can to minimize it. Oh, it's not on screen. Good. There we go. We got a reasonable amount of blueberries. In this pot, the pot is basically full. It will cook down, so it will be fine. But this requires us to move over to the stove. And, oh god, why did you crash? I'm happy I actually failed to connect. God damn it, come on. Already? It hasn't even been 10 minutes. And our phone is already deciding to not want to play with us. Shouldn't be really surprised, because that's kind of feel like that's always happens when we doing these streams, but we're back. Nice. All right. Let's do that. No, actually not. Let's do that. I still want to. And I hope we enjoy the music. It is supposedly copyright free, royalty free, which means that we should not have any problems with it. But who knows? We'll see. If we get any strikes, well, you know where it is from. So what we're just gonna do is to take this. Our mole is gonna go crazy, but luckily I have the microphone on a swivel arm, so you're gonna still hear me. And we're just gonna put that on a medium heat. Yes. And in time, it will be fine. We'll need to stir that occasionally, but that shouldn't. Oh, but really, dude, that quickly? Come on. You're not even that hot, which means that you are not overheating. You're just being an ass about this. There we go. Thank you. Then I guess I'll just keep you on then. Will that work? You're tilting. Please don't tell me I need to buy a third fucking mic arm to keep you on. There we go. Nice. Also, ooh, have you seen? Do you like my ring? I have a ring. I haven't had that before. I did not have it last live stream, or live hands stream, when I last showed my hands. It's one of the graduation gifts I got for completing my masters, even though it's technically not done yet, because I haven't gotten the certificate of it being done, because people are on fucking vacation. Love that shit. But what we're gonna do first is just swap the blueberries back into this piece. So, there we go. Also, remember to bring out our other flavoring. Come on. Don't be stuck with that. Which is orange. Because not only are we going for blueberries, we are going for blueberry and orange. Fine. But we also need something more. Come on. Did I mention that I'm really good at preparing? Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I brought a metal bowl, which is very reflective. Yeah, no, let's not use that. Ha. We have a much better bowl. It's absolutely tiny, but it's white and not reflective, so that's good. There we go. Now, wow, it takes up the entire screen. So that is good. I like that. We also have an orange. But for this, I also need a spatula. Wow. Very good. Preparations are wonderful things. And well, I would have prepared more, but well, the kitchen is a little bit too little. It's a little bit too small. Not really possible to keep them anywhere else, given that I have a freaking monitor taking up half the desk space. And you keep on tilting. I'm gonna keep tilting you back. Although you're gonna keep tilting either way, so it won't matter. But the first thing that we're gonna need is butter. Room temperature butter. And how much is this? Well, it's a grand total of 200 grams. And in metric or imperial units, what would that be? An ounce is about 32 grams, which means that it's less than 10 ounces. Somewhere around 7.5? Is my quick math correct? I hope it is. Somewhere around there, I assume. Though I do not know. Yes. So, butter. Then, we are gonna need some sugar. And for that, I need to step away again. Ah, no! My damn headset got stuck in my drawers. And where are you? There. Oh shit. We might not have enough sugar. The one thing I did not check. The one thing I assumed I had enough of, because I feel like I never really use it. Yeah, no, we're fine. It's barely fine, but it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna need. Ooh, don't spill. 1. You know what? That's all we have. That was almost precisely 2 deciliters. Or 200 mils. Well. That worked out well, I guess. Wonderful. Well, I just have a nice swig of water out of the beautifully reddish Coca-Cola brand glass. Always do love to see those. Coca-Cola brand glasses are a delight to drink from. But enough about glasses. Next step for this is to just cream this together. Which has absolutely nothing to do with cream, actually. And all you need to do is to swirl or mix all of the butter together with the sugar. Like this. And this is why we want it to be room temperature. If this was not room temperature, it would be really difficult to mix like this. Also, I think I'm gonna turn up the Spotify a bit. I have no idea how loud it actually is because I did not really have enough time management. Me and time management. That's no difference. Didn't really have enough time to. Forgot to check how loud the music should be, given that it's not the usual music that we're using. I can't go back. So, but I digress. You know what? That is probably actually a little bit too loud, judging by how we're thinking. I would love it for you guys if you could tell me if it's okay, if it needs to be louder, if it needs to be quieter, if I need to be louder or quieter. Hopefully, I don't need to be quieter, but. That could be fixed. I'm just gonna mix this real well. Enjoy all the sounds. Yes. Get it nice and well incorporated all together. And interestingly enough, but the butter we are using today, it comes from 3 different sources. It is a bit of just regular butter that you can buy in a store. Some of it is homemade butter, because I had too much cream one time and decided to make butter. And it is also complemented with a little bit of sandwich butter, because I thought I had more homemade butter, but apparently I did not. So we needed to do a bit of complement it with a bit of sandwich butter. But like that, I think that should be fine. Let's just do a. Yeah. That's butter and sugar. Really damn tasty. And just a bit of water. Now then, what is next? Well, according to the recipe, everything else. But what we haven't done in a little bit is check on the blueberries. And I realized that a great flaw with having my headphones on is that I don't hear the blueberries. Go and check. all of their wonderful blueberry-ness. And when all of the water is released from them, there's something very important that we need to do. And that is to save some of the blueberry juice. Because in contrast to the gingerbread cookies we baked like 8 months ago, we're actually going to be doing some icing or piping on the finalized cookies. And for that, well, obviously, we need to do them in purple and in yellow. So, I didn't find any yellow food coloring, but we need to color them. I found yellow though, but no purple. Did I say yellow? I did. Sorry, that was really loud. I have yellow food coloring. I don't have purple food coloring, but I have some blueberry juice, which is going to be released from the blueberries themselves. You'll see. No matter what. No matter what. That's probably the wrong phrase. No matter, we need to move on, because cookies ain't gonna bake themselves. So the next step will be to combine everything else. And we're gonna start with the orange, and to get the flavor of orange without diluting the cookies, we are gonna get the zest of it. So we're just gonna zest it all using a microplane. Probably the best tool for the job. So microplane, if you're watching, answer me. We're just gonna do this. There's a actual real life chance or risk that we're gonna get a lot of like spray of the oils from the orange peel up on the lens on the camera. But that'll be fine. We'll deal with that when that happens. Gonna do that. Make sure to not get any of the white parts that is underneath the top layer of the skin, because that is bitter. And we do not want any bitter orange flavors. We just want nice, sweet orange flavors in this cookie. That should be good enough. Where's the stats? It's almost an orange worth. Kind of want to save a bit for a very particular reason, and that is that I can make some wonderful garnishes for an Aperol Spritz with the remaining peel. So I'm gonna save it for that. And let's just incorporate that as well whilst we're at it. And it's gonna be a wonderful orange. Bring a wonderful orange flavor to the cookies themselves. But with that, we then need to check the recipe. We need some eggs. And, well, I have realized that I don't use that much eggs. So they have a tendency to not expire, but their expiration date has a tendency to, well, come and go, as they say. So there is one thing we need to check before we carry on with the complete recipe, and that is to check whether or not the eggs are actually good or not. So we're gonna do a float test. But first we need to grab the eggs. And to do that, I need to detangle myself yet again. Rummage into this fridge. There we go. We have rummaged. We have our eggs. Our 6-pack of eggs. Funnily enough, last time when I bought these eggs, it was cheaper to buy 2 packs of 6 than it was to buy a single pack of 6. And as you can see, these went bad on the 28th of July. Which actually, now to think about it, was like 3 days ago. So these should actually be reasonably fine. But just to be safe, we're going to do the flow test to see if they are fine or not. And the flow test. Oh. The flow test is really simple in that you take a container of water, you grab an egg. How many do we need? We need a single egg. And you simply drop it into the water. If it floats, it's bad. If it sinks, it's good. And why is it bad if it floats? Well, it means that gases have been able to get into the egg, making it lighter. And those gases, such as oxygen, will spoil the, well, inside of the egg. Or the egg itself. So, since this, oh god, since this one sank to the bottom like a rock, this one is A-okay. So we do not need to worry about this one. And we can safely just use it. And we're just gonna place these eggs back into the fridge. That's the word. Without over. Go. Gonna do a little bit of that sugar. Fine right now. There we go. Also, something that we need to do is to kind of turn on the oven. I forgot that. So first of all, let's check if we have anything in. Let's put it now. There we go. Just like that, the oven is on. I hope you guys can't pick that up, and I'm sure you can't, because it doesn't look like it's being actually picked up by the mic. So that's nice and good. So what we are gonna do then, come on, there we go, is just crack our eggs. And, oh god, if I just, why are you blue? Why, oh, actually, why are you blue? That's kind of interesting. Don't know why. Don't really care why. We'll just do that. So also, interesting fact, eggs in Sweden are completely safe to eat raw. Don't exactly know why. Well, it's because they're not contaminated with salmonella. And as long as you store them correctly, they are fine. And as long as they haven't expired, you are probably, most certainly probably not going to get food poisoning. Which is kind of neat. And I have eaten raw eggs multiple times. Now, they may have been in conjunction with some lemon juice and sugar syrup and a spirit or two, chilled over ice, and shaken. The form of cocktail. But even so, never felt anything about it. I never had any, what do you say, adverse effects of it. But that is mixed. And next up is going to be some flour. We are going to need some baking powder. Oh shit! Oh god! Chaos! Chaos has ensued. Give me a second. I'll be right there with you. I kind of... I might have increased the heat in the blueberries a smidget too much, so they just started to boil, and they are boiling rapidly in my new little copper pot. So yes, that's all great fun. Also, kind of accidentally put my headphones back on the right way. Also, I just realized something. We just used all of our sugar for the cookie dough. And we have no sugar left for the blueberries. Luckily, I have reserved a small smidget of reserve of brown sugar somewhere. There you go. Found it. I've got some brown sugar. It's almost rock solid. It's really hard. It's attracted so much moisture, but it should be usable. Now, before anything, okay, all right. I will just use my picture. Before anything else, we'll just grab you and we'll move you to the side. Oh, come on. One of you. Good. This little guy is hot. and it's bubbling. So we're gonna need to continue doing some stuff with him. Come on. You know what? This volume wheel is annoying the hell out of me. So we are going to fix this. And with some wonderful tape. There we go. And let's just kind of do that. Make sure that you cannot move. Now would you look at that? That's some real engineering right there. Perfect problem solving. Now, one thing that's a slight downside with this pot is that the handle gets warm. It's not that warm yet, so that's cool. But what we're gonna do is say bye-bye to the tape, and we're gonna save some of the liquid. Oh shit! Well, that's gonna stain. That's gonna stain like no tomorrow. But we have some blueberry juice right there. I kind of need to take care of that. By the way, actually. Let's just wipe that off, and yeah. That's one of the downsides of using blueberries. It stains everything. My hands were stained for like 3 days after picking the damn things. Let's just... Oh, I forgot that it might be hot. That could have been really bad. Let's try and remember to not do that again. Now then. Plop you there. Let's add some sugars. Now, if I was smart, I would have weighed the blueberries and then added like a third of it in sugar. Now, I wasn't that smart and completely forgot about that. So, let's just add an arbitrary amount of brown sugar. I know that you need somewhat decent amount of sugar, but I don't know, that might be good enough. Hey. I don't make jam very often. I did, however, make a peach jam recently. That turned out absolutely freaking divine. It was amazing. So good. Let's just give this a bit of a stir. And then we're gonna need to let this reduce and thicken. And we'll see how much this thickens, given that I don't have any extra pectin to add into this. I am merely relying on the fact that there hopefully might be some pectin in blueberry skins. Don't know if that is true or not, but, well, we're about to find out, I guess. It feels like all of the brown sugar has dissolved. So, let's just scrape that off. Pop you in there. Set you off to the side. And then just, well, place you back on the heat. And try to remember that this fucker is hot. Right. Turn on the heat again. Actually, I'm going to move this guy completely. And you. And we can just... Downside is that I let the jam be finished before we can start, or before we can bake the cookies, or the blueberry caves. But it's not like I have any place to be, so it shall just have to take its time, I guess. Oh, sorry, that was not what I intended to do. I intended to angle that one a bit. Oh, that's it. Now, back to the dough. What did I say we needed? We need flour, baking powder, and some vanilla flavoring. I know we're already doing orange, but hey, orange and vanilla probably works really well together. I don't know. We'll see. It might. There we go. Oh god. Yes. I at least know that we have a lot of this. A lot of flour. And then, come on. Yeah, no, that works. Good. I also have baking powder and vanilla sugar, or vanilla sugar, because I don't have the fancy stuff. I've used up all my vanilla powder. So we're stuck with the chemical one. We're stuck with the chemical tasting one. I think it should be fine. Let's see, 4.5. 1. Ooh, and a 2. Ooh. And a 3. And a 4. And a 4.5. Also, if you're watching this after the fact, after it's been live, you're watching the VOD, first of all, hi. Second of all, you will find the recipe for these in the description. I just read that now. No, they are blueberry. They are black. They are purple. My hands have turned purple. Fine. Jam is bubbling. Burning. No. Jam is burning. And then I'm a happy cookie. If that doesn't burn, we're all good. Now then, we need a teaspoon of baking powder. And the recipe asks for a teaspoon of vanilla sugar as well. But we're not going to go quite that much. I'm going to go for half a teaspoon. Just because we already have the orange in there. And then we just simply need to mix this. And this might go together well, or it might go together like a dough, like it's supposed to. Yeah. So we'll just have to see. When it comes to cookies, this is honestly one of my favorite cookies that we're baking at home. I have never actually seen this one. I don't think I've ever seen this one in a pastry shop before. This is more like the type of cookie that your grandma would make, and that you make just at home. And today I'm showing you guys how to make it at home. And it's more or less traditional if you swap out the blueberry jam for raspberry jam. And honestly, feel free to use home or use bought and pre-made jams. Although they are not that difficult to make, it's fine. Especially in an occasion like this. Now, blueberry jam is a bit more difficult to kind of find. Especially, I assume, if you're not in Sweden. So, that's why we're making it. And, well, honestly, any jam, you make them in essentially the exact same way. Combine your fruit or berry with some sugar, boil the heck out of it, and add some lemon juice or another type of acid. You can use orange juice, or yeah, I guess you can use orange juice. I was thinking of lime juice though. If you want to, just getting some life back into it. Actually, you know what? The jam is boiling very rapidly. Turn it up a little bit, turn it down a little bit. There's that. Now, one thing that you might need to do when making a jam is to add some pectin, depending on if there is pectin in the skin of the fruit that you're actually making jam out of. I don't know if blueberry skin contains pectin, but like we said before, I guess we'll find out. And would you look at that? We have a dough. And let's see, is the dough any good? Yeah, it's really good. It's just ever so slightly orange flavored. Man, that's good. Lovely. You know what? We're gonna add some salt to this. And now, believe it or not, but this is actually one of the few cookies where the cookie itself is tastier than the raw dough. We're adding like 2 small pinches of salt to it as well. The recipe did not call for it, but I feel like it. Woohoo! We have successfully made a dough ball. And I think what I'm going to do is to split it right here, and then put one half of it in, or both of them, into the fridge. And we'll just have to wait for the jam, I guess. But we are going to do this. Clean our baking surface a bit, and just... Oh god, please do not fall on my computer pan. That would be really mean of you. It smells a lot of... almost smells like that burns. Burns right now. But, I hope it turns out fine. Because I don't know what to do otherwise. Guess we could use the peach jam I made. Although, that was not the idea I have. Let's see. How much cookies do we want to make? That is takodashi themed. Let's maybe go with a double that is like that. Yeah, we can grab that one. That's probably like a little bit less than half of the dough to be made into the takodashi cookies. Yeah, you know, that is fine. And we're just gonna pre-flatten it a bit. So that it will be easier to just roll out later on. Now I would be more happy if this had been completely like square. So we can try and make it square and evenly thick. That's the most important part. There we go. Nice. Look at that. A beautiful square of dough. Or rectangle, sorry. All the sides are not the same. We're just gonna throw this into... What would be the best, actually? To throw it into the fridge or to throw it into the freezer? I don't really... Well... How long's the jam left? Let's just... Well, we can throw it into the freezer. Let's throw it into the fridge. Actually, since we're gonna add this one into the fridge as well. Let's just add some plastic wrap to him. And hope that everything turns out fine. Oop. No, actually, let's throw him into the freezer because that's okay. Yeah, you know what? I have a plan. So let's see if we manage to not knock anything down this time around. Go into freezer closed. Fridge open. Look at this there as I realized that I don't have any space. Make some space. We'll be happy. Move tomatoes. They're in the way. Pray that the tomatoes don't fall over. And close the fridge. Let's see how the jam is doing. Again. Ooh, it's coming along. It's coming along. It's reducing nicely. And so slightly. And oh god, we move a lot. And we will be good. Now then, we are at a bit of a lull, but we have more things to make. But first, more water because it's actually really damn hot in here when we are running the oven and the stove, as well as not having any windows open. Let's just move you over to the end there when you're out of frame. I hope you guys have had a good time since last stream, and that you have done some fun stuff. I was yet again on a bit of a trip, although this time much shorter. We visited the like museum. It wasn't quite a museum, but kind of exhibition museum somewhere along the lines of that. Of one of a famous Swedish, not politician even, like aristocrats, I guess, noble. from the olden days of the 1600s, I think it was. Yes. Who apparently founded a lot of the infrastructure and organizations that we have, or the government organizations that we have here in Sweden today, still today. He was the one who made sure. How was it? English as well. He was the one who divided Sweden into counties. They have largely stayed the same, but they've changed a bit. The lines of where the borders of the counties have been changed because they realized that there's a farm right here and his field is now in 2 counties. That's not great. We should probably fix that, and that they fixed. He also laid the foundation for the postal service that we have. And that's pretty cool. Not that it works really anymore, but it's pretty cool that he was the one who did that. What more did he show? He made so that every county was forced to ensure that the roads were up to spec. Which is very cool, because we have somewhat decent roads, at least in the more southern and middle part of Sweden. When you get up high and further north, the roads are pretty shit, honestly. They're still asphalt roads, but they're really bumpy, there are lots of holes, they're really uneven. Not that great to drive on, but yeah. They exist, so I guess we should be thankful for that. And after that, we went for a nice little lunch to a really cute little cafe in the olden parts of a town called Strängnäs. I had a sandwich, which was rye bread with some salads and some smoked salmon, cold smoked salmon specifically, with some horseradish cream, I think. Yes, it was really good. It was really tasty. And I had a cardamom bun, or cinnamon bun. Also really good, really nice. Really homemade, home style made. It was very good. In contrast to the saffron rolls we made last time we streamed, which were kind of a failure. I still have some of them. I think I have one left still. Mostly because they are still burnt slightly. They're fine. They're okay. Not the best. I hope that the pastries we're making today turn out much better. There is a risk or chance that they do. However, the last part of that process will be to. Oh yeah, you know what? We should probably not make the icing just yet. It might be better to just leave that until last minute. Yeah, we should probably wait with that a bit. Actually, I was kind of stalling to just start doing that right now, but you know what? Oh, guys, sorry. I just knocked the microphone. God, sorry. I think it might be smarter to just wait with that to be a bit closer to done, and yeah, that would be the smart thing. Which means that I need to stall a bit longer because the pastry has not been in the freezer for quite long enough just yet. So yeah, last time I said that I was going to fix some things, and I have. Hopefully, if you guys tuned into the starting soon screen, we can actually move that one right away. You can see we have an updated graphic. Let's go! We have a kind of like a bat wing now instead of a horn. I didn't really like the horn. The horn wasn't really in the right shape for the horns that I have when I have my horns. So I changed it. I could have changed the color of the horn as well, but then the horn would have been black, and I didn't really like doing that. I also changed the tech difficulties screen, as well as the end card. This took a little bit longer than I wanted to. Why? Well, the thing is, I made those screens back before my debut, which is more than a year ago now, and I made them using a Adobe Premiere from like 2012, because I got a infinite license from high school back in the day, and well, I had it. It works. They made the the Indiana Jones film with the Crystal Skull, the alien one. Don't know what it's actually called. They cut that in Premiere, so I thought, hey, it's probably fine. It's good enough. It's probably way more than overkill. So I used that for a while, and then a friend recommended me to use what the heck is it actually called? It's not Affinity. That's my photo editing program. DaVinci Resolve. It's a great freaking program. Love DaVinci Resolve. It's free first and foremost, which is sweet. But there are also a lot of tutorials. It's just also a modern program, so that's pretty cool. Well, how does this relate to me being annoyed with making the end cards? Well, it turns out I had moved some stuff, which made it not possible to re-edit the original files for the technical difficulties and end card, as well as the starting soon screen. No, the starting... What did it do? Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no, it was a format thing. It couldn't be formatted into the format that I wanted, at the resolution I wanted. That's the thing. And so I had to remake them completely from scratch in DaVinci. It wasn't difficult, just took a little bit of time. So spent an hour or so with that. Didn't plan to spend an hour or so with that, but hey, you live and you learn. And then was also the fact of trying to what was it? Get the reverb, as you saw at the start of the screen. We got the reverb. Heck yeah, great stuff. And then I actually found a way to see the YouTube viewer count in OBS, which is nice. I no longer need to actually have a browser open. I can just use everything in OBS, which I have wanted to do for so long. We finally have the ability to do. Let's check the Blueberry Jam really quick. Yes. However, I think we might have actually stalled it for long enough. So let's take a quick look at the preset and see if our cookie dough has actually rested for long enough. But before that, I am gonna need to find a tray or a sheet to put the cookies on when we have made them. So we're just gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna breathe a little bit, and I'm gonna venture up my kitchen drawer to find locker cabinet? What do you actually call it? I don't know. And find a tray. Pray for me. Yeah. Stuff is falling. Good, great. Go, alright. Nice. Well. Oh, there you go. Oh, wowie. There we go. Sheet pan. Found. Now then, where the hell do I place you? Place you there? That seems a bit unsafe. Sure. That was a bit unsafe, yeah. There we go. We'll just do it like that. That'll be fine. Place it off screen but no one can see it. Yes. That's a good plan. Did anything break on stream? No. Good. We also going to need one of the most heavily featured tools in my kitchen on stream. My good and trusty rolling pin. I think this has been in every single cooking and baking stream up to this point, which is kind of insane, but I mean, what are you supposed to do? Not roll stuff out with it? That's the only rolling pin I have. Ah. But let's try and find our cookie dough. Should be then roll. Yeah, that's a bit too soft still, but we'll make do. We'll make do with the flowers on the floor. Good. So, what we need to do is just unwrap you. Lovely. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to do another thing. Because we want the jam to cool slightly before we actually start using it. So, I'm going to prepare by putting a sheet pan into the freezer. So that it's cool and we can just speed up the process. Yes, let's do that. I actually even bought out a sheet pan, so we're just gonna do that so that you don't see me. Hey, would you look at that? That's the stream! Wow! I just realized that I actually have my webcam up there, so... yes. That was like the 4th time I'm trying to dox myself today. Woohoo! Sheet pan is in the freezer. Now let's stir the jam a bit. I really hope my next apartment will be easier to like film in. This one is decent actually, but yeah. Or should just get a better setup. That could also work. But we're not here too often, so it might be worth the hassle. It's fine. Oh, I put the I put the measuring cup already in there. Now we want to use enough flour so that it doesn't stick, obviously, but we don't want to use too much, since that will make it taste well floury, and I don't want it to taste floury. So let's just do this. Let's grab a whole load of you. Let's put the flour on the floor, and then just be able to throw the flour bag on the floor, and that will allow us to just do this more easily. So let's see. We need to be really, really, really careful now, since this is really dang soft. And so, just gonna squeeze you out ever so slightly to start off with, and then we're gonna start rolling him. Gonna try and press together everything that is cracking, if we can. If we cannot, well then, so be it. And we're starting to realize that we should probably have had this in the freezer for much longer, but well, we can just re-roll it if that is the case. And the question now is, how thin do we really want to go? And I don't really know the answer to that. Where are we at now? I think that should be good. We're at like 2 mils, which is like what, like less than 1/10 of an inch ish, but that should be okay, I think. So let's grab beautiful WAHnderfull branded cookie cutters and let's do the cookie cutting. And these are not completely new, because as you saw by the thumbnail, I've used these once before. So we are going to be probably the 2nd time I ever use them. So let's just start with you. Let's do a wobble, wobble, wobble. Make sure that you are cut, and then do a stamp. Don't really know how hard to press, but I think rather harder than softer. When you look at that, it's actually got stuck in there. Not really what I planned for, but it will be fine. We'll roll with it. We shall roll with it. That means that we need to put it onto the baking tray right away, and to do that we do need a baking paper. Baking papers. Why did you have to do that, dude? Ah, you overheated. Oh well. Just give him a second. While the webcam is cranky yet again. Fine. Just need to make sure that we don't have too much flour on our hands. Ah. Yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. Start cam, please. Come back. And please start. Wow, you are really freaking hot. There we go. We can move again. Yay! Yippee! Let's just grab this guy. And where are you stuck? You're stuck on that floor. Please don't leave. Fine. Oh no. It's completely stuck. Let's just try and peel you off ever so carefully. Nah, shit. That's not great. Now the dough is actually stuck in there. That's even worse, actually. I did not plan for this. Let's grab a small bit of this. Actually, let's check the... Oh, the flavor is good. Yummy. The jam is so close to being done. Let's see, can we... Will this work? No. Or is that we might need to put some flour on the... on this half? Let's see, do I have a... like a potato skewer or potato stick? Maybe remove this with... Yes, we do. Alright, good. Just remove the dough that got stuck right there. So yeah, this dough might still be a bit warm. Not ideal. Not ideal at all, actually. But we shall try again. So cut, and then stamp. Remove the stamp. Yo, that's the way to do it. And we have a super happy takodachi. So let's do that again a few more times because I really like this mold. It's so damn cute. It's so adorable. What's stuck in your mouth? Oh, it's nothing. Good. Let's just do this and stamp, 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 and gingerly lift it up. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. We've got the hang of things now. Water break. I really wished I had channel points, or had channel points unlocked on the channel, so that I could have a hydrate. What do you call it? A points redeemed for hydrate? That would be sweet. But alas, we're not there yet. Though thanks to Letters09, we are one step closer. Who so graciously joined the gang, as we can say, earlier on the stream. Can actually do that really quick, so we can get some flour back stuck onto you. That should be fine. And let's see, can we press you, our dear beloved priestess? We can. Heck yeah. Just gonna do a little bit of cleaning of you as well. Good. They're so damn cute! Oh, I love them. It was worth the money spent on import taxes and delivery and the wait for these guys. I think I ordered them like it's her birthday merch, so that's like June, I think, of last year. It took until like November for these guys to actually arrive. But they're here now. Yeah. And I can't be happier than with these, honestly. They are so dang adorable. if I ever have merch, I would love it if I could have something cute as this. That's probably never gonna happen, so that's fun. I also did see that vtuber is doing another collab, or I guess making merch for another streamer. They're making merch for Dokibird in the form of another knife. And let me tell you, I would love to have a knife made by them, because the knives they make are really cool. They're not completely what I want, or my current obsession, if I say so, in terms of design, but they're so cool. The Damascus handles, they have really unique designs, and damn it, the choice of handle material is really great. Problem is, I'm not sponsored by them. I freaking wish I was, but well, they're not gonna sponsor a streamer that's 20 followers. Could dream on, will dream on. But yes, that would be sweet. But sadly, alas, no. I do also realize that we should probably work a bit quicker with these guys, because they're going to be a nightmare to actually remove from the bench. If they get that much warmer, so... It is a good stage in its reduction, so we'll just turn it off the plate. It shall still stay on the plate, but the plate shall be turned off. But yeah, my current obsession with knife design is like you have. Do I actually have a knife that way? Yeah, I think. Kind of like this style, where you have the rough forged finish on the top, and you then have a bit of normal steel, and if you can see, I think you can see, yeah, there are a gradient between the steel right at the edge and slightly above it. I love that line. If I want a Damascus steel knife, it should be like, it would be, if I were to design a Damascus steel knife, it would be this hammered finish on the top, the like gray that you can also see here, that's like yellowing, that would be Damascus, and with some shiny steel on the bottom. That would look so good. It would look so good. But that is not gonna happen, because I'm not gonna make that myself, because holy hell, is Damascus steel ever expensive to buy in comparison to normal, like, normal edge steel. Also, I would probably need to get a better grinder if I were to want to make it, if I want to do it the steel justice. Because the grinder I have now, making knives, is it's not ideal. It works barely, but yeah. Look at that, another cute one. We're probably gonna get another few batches of these once we have done everything. Actually, you know what, that can be a bit deeper. And this dough have a tendency to blow out a little bit. No! The crown got stuck in the mold. No! Tragedy has struck. So what's this? Oh, it actually got stuck up here. That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, it's getting warm. It's not designed for warm, sadly. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's be a bit quick. Do you. And we are gonna do a press you. Slightly out of frame, but oh well, barely in frame. And you. Press you down and tap tap, and then press you and flip. There we go. All right, sweet. Let's place these on the side and try to get these up. This is going to be a nightmare, I can already tell. Now, I do have a bench scraper, which is reflective as everything else I have, but that is probably the only thing that might work right now. So just have some of that on you. We're gonna start off by removing all of the dough that is not the cookies themselves, actually. Oh god, you're so soft. Okay, this needs to go back into the freezer. Oh, careful. Before rolling out for a second time. It's not gonna work otherwise. Oh, whoop. Whoop. Yes. Oh, come on. Almost. Yes, there we go. And this is precisely like what we did during when we baked the gingerbread cookies, just with a different dough. And this dough is not really designed to be done with this with. Actually, I do wonder if I might not wouldn't want to freeze these cookies right away as well now. You know what? I think I will. I will freeze the whole tray. Yeah, we'll do that. In hopes that it might retain its shape better. Oh, well, that actually worked really well. Nice. During baking, because I have a fear that these are going to flow out massively. Come on. Up with you. Flour on. Now that you have some fat on you. I keep forgetting that I don't actually have a spatula. The bench scraper is the only thing that I have that is actually flat and metal. Lovely. Can we actually get to you? Yes, we can. You are slightly broken, but you will be oh so tasty, no matter what. And oh, yes. Because it got a little bit budged. Some more. And I hope you guys tell me if I show my face with this one, which I... God damn it! You should not bake with reflective stuff. But the reflective stuff is so good! It's so nice and good too. It works so well. Alright. Actually, you know what? We might actually need to bake this off almost. Because there's not a lot of room left on the tray. Here we go. Oh, that's a little bit close, but it'll be fine. It will be fine, I hope. I hope and pray that it will be fine. Also, yum. It is the cookie tex for the chef. Now, this is pretty soft. And if I want to be able to make something that doesn't completely stick to the surface of my bench, I will need to put this into the freezer for just a bit. Again. And no, I didn't actually throw it away. Good. We can be resourceful. We can reuse the plastic wrap that this was wrapped in the first time. Heck yeah. Lovely use. It's great. When applicable, eliminate waste as much as possible. Allow for repairs. It's not really... You can't really repair this, but oh well, technically I guess this is a sort of way of repairing stuff. We'll do this and place it back into the freezer together with the actual cookies. Oh, I should show them. I should show them off. There we go. That's the tray of cookies. They look so cute. Let's try and find a way for them. Place was found. Then let's grab this. And we need to do some cleaning before taking us the next step of getting or finishing the jam. Just gonna move you to the side, and just gonna move everything to the side, honestly. Are you in the frame? Yeah, but you're not really annoying, so. Do that, and then we need a bit of a... I don't know what you would call them. A rag? Here in Sweden we just call like these that we used before. It's a wet rag. In Sweden we call them a Wettex just because that's the company. But I am curious to hear what you guys call them. So, if you know, please tell me. Or if you even have them. I assume that you guys do, but do you guys also call them Wettexes? Or something completely else? Alright, that's that. Now then, we need to bring back our blueberry stained heat resistant piece of cork. And this time we actually legitimately need to be careful with the pot. So we're just gonna grab a little bit of kitchen towel right around there. Yeah, I guess you can see now that it's way thicker, and there's way less blueberries, or way less volume. However, one thing that I think we need to do, first of all, we obviously need to taste test this. Do I have any silver spoons? No. No, I actually do. Only the finest of cutlery in this household. Casually having just silver spoons in my drawer. You know what? It is quite... It is actually already somewhat sour. I should probably use some more sugar. But it's not too sweet. And it's almost perfectly balanced. But I would... I think we need another taste test because it's in fact actually quite well balanced. Let's see. My gut tells me to add some lemon. I have some lemon. Yeah, we can add some lemon. Because there's not a lemon acidity in this, it's blueberry acidity. Which I assume is malic acid? And not citric acid? That's causing that acidity. Because yes, different fruits contain different acids. The more you know. Yes. We could go into that further, but I don't think we need to. Where? Have the lemon? Have a lemon? Are you molding? Oh god, Ryan is on the run. A lime on the run. It'll be fine. I don't really know when I used you last, but I think it looks fine. It looks really dry because it is really dry, but it doesn't look moldy. And that's all I care about. So, we are gonna do we're just gonna do a quick little bit of removing the outermost part of you. Should have a cutting board. Don't really care. Just don't want to cut on the actual bench. The owner of this house won't be very happy, and he's coming by tomorrow to show this apartment to the guy that's probably gonna buy it after me. So it needs to be in tip-top shape. So we actually need to do a good. I actually need to clean this kitchen properly. Again afterwards. I spent half the day cleaning today. with the assistance of my very much so lovely grandma, who helped me because she wanted to have something to do, and I need my apartment cleaned again. So she was very kind and helped me with that, which I appreciate very much. How hot are you? Now we can hold it. It's fine. Now, mix that through. And we're gonna do another taste test. We didn't have that much lemon in. It's quite good acidity already, but get a bit more. But that is probably too much. Of course it is. But we'll see. We'll see. Mix this through. All nice and properly. I do realize that the music is really maybe not the most hype music we have, but yeah, that's good. That's good. We could honestly add in some more lemon. I could add in even more, but it's fine. It is good enough. We don't need more. Let's hang the towel back on. This was not hot enough, or too hot to handle. I also realized that I turned on the oven way too freaking early. What do I need? Oh yeah, fine. Great. Oh no! Oh wow. The cookies all started to curl up. That's weird. There we go. We have a really frozen... Okay, we need to be careful to not show our face in there. Oh! That's pretty cool. That's defrosting right there. But this has been in the freezer, so it is very, very cool. Which we can see by this... well, this ice that's on it. There we go. How hot are you? I'll place you on the sink. We're just gonna spread this out right here on this very, very cold sheet pan. We're just gonna mix it around and distribute it so that it may cool quicker. We could even put this back into the freezer if I really wanted to, but I think this will be fine. Just doing that. But if we really want to, we can just leave this a bit like this, whilst we start to prepare the actual cookies. So let's do that next. And for that, we're gonna need another pan. No, not another tray. Another oven tray. That we need to be loud. There it is. Actually, I actually do need to be. You should be fine, right? And would you look at that? We have a face again. Hello, face. Yes. Face reveal or partial face reveal. It is what it is. It is what it is. We can't do that much about it. Oh well, I could just do. Hide my face completely. I don't really care enough for it. Can we do that just to like remove a bit of it? Yes, we can. But what we could do more, which is more reasonable, is to just add our baking paper onto it. We can add it on either way, so we might as well just add it on right now. There we go. Now then, I think I need to move some stuff around again. God damn! Oh, small kitchen. We can move the our mouse over, under, through the sides, partially all over the place. So if we can now bring out the cookie dough. And would you look at that? It is now much harder. And where is? Oh, okay, all right. It's not that hard. We're just gonna grab a little bit of a ball. We're gonna press it onto here, and we are going to make a small little indentation. We'll just use finger. Like that, essentially. Which will later on be filled with jam. Now, I don't know how much these will float out. Hopefully not too much. I hope that they don't. Even though we don't have the small paper baskets that we kind of need one that kind of usually use. But I think I must have made these like this before. Also, yeah. Let's go for 4 of these on each row. I think that could be good. Man, I hope these turn out well. I'm really hyped for these. I have wanted to do this flavor combo for so long, for way too long. Yep. And I also kind of want to do some cinnamon rolls with this same flavor combo. That won't be streamed because, well, we know how well that went last time. Because it takes so long to prove and ferment that it's not fun to wait for that long. I'm not skilled enough to be entertaining for that long. As long as I have something to do, it's manageable. But as soon as we have a lull in stuff to do, that's the problem. This now this is actually more traditional of how you would do it. You probably don't usually have them in those little paper baskets. It's just that in my family, we have always had them like that, and most often have most probably have had like that. I think we have had them like this at some point. Go, and we will end up with a little bit too much dough. Sadly. Oh, well, that's a bit too much. For everything to be able to go into one fell swoop. But we'll see if we can't fix that by doing 2 bakes. Because like I said, I've kind of run out of sweet pastries for coffee time. So let's do that. You know what? We will re-roll this one because it's not round enough. And the same thing goes for you. I'm just gonna make a hole right there. Sweet. I think that's gonna be good. I hope that's gonna be good. Then we need to use the jam. It's time to jam them. That means I kind of need to transfer this jam we made into some sort of container you can scoop it from. I'm thinking of maybe... Nah, I'm just gonna use a small bowl. We need to place these somewhere. Place it. Strategy of placing them on the floor. And... Decisions. Oh well, we'll have to use these bowls I want to use because... Let's use a beautiful blue bowl instead. Try and not spill too much of this. Or spill, but try. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's actually not do this on camera. Because this is very shiny. This is basically a mirror. Let's be at least a little bit conscious of how well it is, how well reflective it is. Can I? No, you are actually completely whole. Okay, fine. I thought it might be possible to just... for fuck's sake! Oh well, now you know what I look like, so... Accidental face reveal. Not that it really fucking matters, but well... Yes. It's not the first time I technically did a face reveal on like the... Or technically I did a face reveal on the... like third ever stream I made. There's a clip of that on the YouTube channel. Of how I did it. That's actually some blueberry jam. There we go. Now, okay, oh god, we're so blueberry. We're so blueberried. Oh no! Hello there, Mr. Bot. How do you do? More. We still can't do that on there. I guess we can do this then. Chat, like, maybe? This way? Do you just show... You just show me. Come on, then we do need the Twitch open actually. I thought we might not need it anymore, but no, we do. Create plan, stream, manager, and oh, bye-bye message. Have a fun time in the void. You go back. Now! Cookies go right there. Nice. And we will just fill up these cavities with some jam. Like that. Like... Yeah, it's fine. You probably don't want to go with too much jam in them. It probably overflow a bit, but yeah. So... How much dough? I have enough dough for a single one more. You know what? We'll find the space instead. We will not do multiple bakes of this. If there's only a single one that is superfluous, it'll be fine. Also, I saw that we have a potential candidate, assuming that they continue to stream until I'm done. We have a candidate of who we might be able to raid, which will be the first time in forever. But we'll see. We'll see how things pan out. Okay, we have enough for 2 cookies. Let's do a roll of you and a press of you. They're gonna be a bit smaller than the others, but otherwise it would be a giant one and just 2 smaller ones. Or a giant one and a tiny one, instead of 2 evenly small ones. And I think we shall go for 2 evenly small ones. And I'm just gonna go some jam. And let's jam. And there we go. That's a bit too much jam. But it'll be fine. It will be fine. Also, I do need to check something. So if this screen goes away, you will know why. Come on, thank you. Because I need to check for how long to actually cook these guys. 200 degrees for until they're done. Thank you for the wonderful instructions, recipe. Well then. I guess we just have to put them in, and we need to remember to actually like how long are we gonna go? They're probably gonna be in for like at least 10 minutes. So let's put the time. Oh well, actually, let's put the timer on 6 minutes. Then I'm gonna turn them because my oven is really dang uneven. If there's something I've learned, is that it's really uneven. So let's hope it goes with me. It did not. There we go. And we shall turn on the alarm clock so that we may know when we need to flip it. Because flip it, we will need to. We will need to flip it. And now that all the cookie dough is done, we move away. We move the bowl away. Should also do something on with this. That's not going to be completely eating everything of it, but that's kind of what I want to do. I'm just going to grab a spoonful, then we're going to move it away. Oh, so good. If you ever get your hands on some like Swedish blueberries, make jam out of it. It's so good. Or blueberry pie, or blueberry tart. Or just something with Swedish blueberries, because they're so good when they're like concentrated like this. It's so good. Nice and blueberry. What we're using is a bit too big, but for how much blueberry stuff we have left, but I'll just chuck it into the fridge. And be happy about it. There we go. Now then, what do we need to do now? We need to bring out the other cookies. Because ideally... what do you say? Oven when the other cookies are done. Lovely. It's nice and hard now. Just like we wanted it to be. Let's unroll it. I guess we don't realistically need to keep the plastic wrap anymore, but we'll keep it for good measure. We'll place the flour right there. We will sprinkle some flour all over the dough. Push it down so it actually lays flat. And do the same thing on the other side. I think we might have actually... it might have actually been in the freezer for a bit too long. But I digress. Oh god, it's cracking. It's cracking a lot, actually. So we might need to actually... rolling it might be the best way to do this. Pressing it might be too aggressive, I think. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh. Why did you have to do that? For dough? Why? Oh why? Oh why? Let's try and repair cracks. Give it a shot. We shall give it a shot. There we go. And yeah, it's too cold. That's why. Really is too cold. Oh well. We get that one to warm up a bit before we move on with that one. I think we are at the right thickness right now with you, or the same thickness, I guess, with you as with the other cookies. Just. Oh god, you are breaking apart. Come on. Baby, sure, fine. That'll be good enough. We'll say it. Let's just say. Let's pretend that it's good enough. And we're gonna get a few more cookies out of this. Alright, we need to press a lot harder. Is this frozen? There we go. That's a nice stamping. We're gonna do another right there. And boop, 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 in the flour. And Oh no. It's stuck. Oh, there we go. No! Shit. Sorry for that. That was probably really loud. There's a lot of loud moments today. Even though the music is so calm. And then... There we go. It's so hard to get out. It's so stuck. It gets so stuck. Oh no. Well, it might be partially because I'm actually apparently almost pressed it completely through the dough. Oopsies. Let's give this another shot, shall we? There we go. Let's not press this as hard this time. There we go. That's better. Question mark. Can we fit you in here? Looks like we might be able to. Oh, sweet. Let's go. Do love when that is possible. So let's just same, but not press quite as hard. Okay, we might have pressed as hard. No, that's fine. Good. Oh, 6 minutes have gone. We need to take a check on the cookies. I am happy to report that they're not a giant puddle of cookie. So, let's go. Maybe a bit larger than what they should be, but hell yeah, they're actually looking really good. Did not expect that. But yeah, let's turn the clock back on, the alarm back on, for another 6 minutes, and have a look at them once that time has passed. And that should give us just about enough time to stamp out these last few cookies. Whoop. There we go. Actually, looks flat. We have enough space for 2 more. Oh no. Oh no. That's not great. I guess we shall just have to do another small batch of cookies then. There we go. We have 1 full tray full of cute little cookies. And we're just gonna have to wait for the other cookies to finish cooking before we can make the other. So I guess, Inya, I'm sorry, but it had to be done. This is actually pretty good texture right now. Now then, do I have another tray which I could use? I guess I could use the tray I just had the blueberry jam on. Let's see if it is. I think it should. I'm just gonna do some dishes really quick. I think that's what I've done. If you're wondering about Moses, well, yeah. Like I was it's almost terrifying. Chicken is washed. Now, where did I put the cleaning cloth? There it is. it, keep it out of reach for the camera. Because it really likes revealing secrets I don't want to reveal. Like reflections. I say and have a perfectly placed metallic reflection right there. But it's pointing right up, so it's fine. That is okay. That is not a problem. This one is. Because it's, yeah, you know, it is very reflective. Stainless steel. Let's hope you don't warp somewhat immensely now. Can we trick the... No. I was wondering if I could trick the webcam or the VTube studio with the pan, but alas, I shall not try. Let's see that. Well, the floor was a very good piece indeed. Very long. Put the bag there. And some baking paper. Man, we're really running through baking paper today. Just crunching it up because it's so much easier to actually place onto the tray that in that case. Once it's been scrunched. Or apparently, maybe not in this case. Well, you know what? And let's just be happy with it. Whew. We have a minute 50 left on the cookies before we need to take a look at them again. But I think that's probably enough time to roll out the dough. I hope it is. Let's do that. Oh, it's so soft. It's so incredibly soft. You're really careful. Well, look at, oh, so you don't do that. Yes. Yeah, that should be adequate. Now then, we have quite a few of each now. Let's do a few more of the taco dachis. That might have been gone a bit deep, but I mean it did, but it's fine. Do that. And I'm starting to smell the orange. I can smell the orange from the cookie dough. Ooh, ooh. Ah. No, we need to stamp that one a little bit harder. That's too hard. Oh no! Oh god! Whew. Saved it. It's safe. See that? Yeah. Wonderful. Can move you out of the way, I guess. Out of the picture. Fine. I guess we can't just do taco dachis. We need some within you. Oh no. Yes, I heard you. I need to stamp you a bit harder. There we go. Now let's check on the cookies in the oven, shall we? They are looking almost done. Not quite, but almost. No, they are actually. Ah. I guess I should show you guys. The cookies, let's go! Oh god. Please don't fall on the cookies we have already pressed. That would make me a very sad boy. Very, very sad. Oh god. And also, water break. Because hog. Oh, so good. Water is so good. Alright, now can fit one more. No, we cannot. Right. Stamp you. Tap, tap, tap. Remove the axis and stamp and press out. Remove. Woo! Let's do another one, I guess. You should be. No, we should. The final one will have to be in India. Alright, and let's see. Let's go. Sweet. Let's gingerly remove this excess dough. Very, very carefully so. Right. Oh, no, it's broke. It broke. Oh well. Fine. Take that. Grab you. Smush some flour to you. Get you. Ah, thank you. Get you on there. On to the tray. Just like they get a bit smushed. Like, compare those two. It's so smushed. If the dough wasn't so warm, it would be a lot easier to get it not smushed. Also, let's probably clean the scraper off a little bit, shall we? There. How are you doing? Other cookies are starting to soften up. It's good because that means they're starting to lay flat again. And finally, topping. And you might wonder, what are we going to do with this little bit of leftover dough? Well, fret not. We are. Well, I could actually get another cookie out of this, but I won't because I'm lazy. So I'm just going to do pop, 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 and nom. Yeah, come on. And go. And oh, no. It's fine, I just cleaned. There we go. Now then, let's just place these to the side. Really quick. We might be able to wipe the face, wipe the face off of my sweat. Wipe the sweat out of my face because it is not only warming, and honestly, it's starting to get really humid as well. Price you pay for streaming in summer, inside, with closed doors, as well as not owning an AC. I guess that's the real problem. You're just needing to rely on the airflow of outside air to cool off the apartment, which doesn't really happen because I don't think this apartment doesn't want to do that to me. Right, we shall do that. We shall smooth you. Actually, we should probably use the bench scraper first. Take care of the flour. Like so. Sweet. And away you go. Now, real quick. Lovely. Need to rinse you, and we'll need to wash our hands more properly. But priority is get the cookies into the oven. So let's do just that. Alright. Cookies. Go in. And cookies. This bit. Well, you don't. That might be fine. This is really scuffed. They are standing on top of each other, but yeah, it will probably be fine. It might be fine. I hope it's fine. Whew. Alright. Do we have a little bit of a towel? Yes, we do. Let's just really quickly wipe our face. And wipe our forehead to remove the sweat. Now then, I do think there's one thing we need to do. Oh god, do I have flour in my eye? It feels like I have flour in my eye. We need to transfer the finished cookies onto this tray, this sheet. Also, turn on the timer so we don't forget about the cookies. That would be good. What are you? Almost a bit too heavy to do with one hand, but it's fine. It's okay. Now, we have a spatula. Spaghetti. Just gonna move this over to here. Almost don't even need it, but it's nice to have some support. Now, ideally, these will have enough time to. This will have cooled off significantly enough for me to put them on like a plate or something when the other ones are done. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see, we'll see. Also, this tray is too small. Shit. Again. Will you look at that? There's too many yet again. So can we just squeeze them in? I don't want to squeeze them in, but realistically, but we might be able to do some Tetrising. Well, we have enough for one. We have one tiny one. Yes, we do. Let's move you to there. Place you there. Make sure that no one really touches each other. They don't really touch each other. And we have one too many. So, you guys, you know what that means. Well, that's the chef's treat. Although, yes. In this case, since we're baking and not making, not cooking, so it would be the baker's treat. Fill up some water. And have a rest at this point. Well, here we have the first part of the cookies. The ones that are so wonderfully named to be Blueberry Caves. The riff on the Swedish classic, Raspberry Caves. But what do they taste like? Well, first of all, well, they're really still warm. First of all, will you look at that? Look at that beautiful jam. So what do they taste like? Oh. They're a little bit overdone. They could have been cooked for like a minute or two less, but oh, it's fine. They're really fluffy. They're not too far gone. Finally, first time we did not burn something. Although we still have stuff in the oven, so. But these were not burned, so. Woohoo! Ow. They get a thumbs up. Could have been more orange in them, but yeah. That's really good. Now then, we need to... Ooh, they look so good. Oh, thank you, Rakos. Thank you. Completely missed that message. I'm really happy with them. Now, we need to move these because we need to make some frosting, or icing technically. Icing is what we need to make. We're gonna make some icing. So, I'm just gonna remove my headphones completely, because they're, I need to move too far. So, just grab these, don't fall, don't trip, don't trip these. Oh god. Oh, thank you as well. Cookies look good. Thank you, very much appreciated. Yeah. I had a quarter of the half one we had left. It's a minute 30 left on the cookies in the oven. And, well, it's time for the icing. But I actually kind of need to do some cleaning because I kind of need this bowl, and there's been both a butter and an egg in here. So let's just wash that up quickly. Really quick. And I'm starting to smell the orange. Orange scent is escaping the oven, I guess. Also, it's wonderful. The camera hasn't crashed for a while now. Don't know why it crashed before. Just finished making strawberry cheesecake and stuffed brownies. Dude, that sounds amazing. I would not mind either of those. I've had cheese. I don't think I've had strawberry cheesecake before. I've had normal. I've never made cheesecake before actually either. Oh, we might need to change that. I made brownies last times, and they're really good. But did you say stuffed brownies? What did you stuff them with? What manner of things did you combine with them? Just gonna pick some stuff up. Oh, come on. There we go. Also, I do realize that we actually need a bowl for this because I need to do some whisking. And these are well. Oh no, that is fine. That is fine. But the alarm just went off, so we need to check the cookies. They're not done, but they're getting there. We're gonna flip them. Oh god. They need some more time, so I think we can just put on, well, let's do like a little bit more than 4 minutes. Should be good. Actually, well, we're moving around a little bit. Soon I'll have everything soon. There we go. We need a bigger bowl as well. Put on the headphones back again, because I too want to listen to the music that we're having. Now then, it's time to make the frosting. And I kind of want to just make some really simple frosting, or icing, sorry. Still not frosting, it's icing. Of just combining some egg whites and some caster sugar. So I have some egg whites from yesterday's cooking. Don't really remember what I made with the egg yolks, but I used them for something. And that's essentially all of it. I don't need 2 eggs worth of egg whites. I don't think. We're gonna start off with just 1. Should be fine. And I checked one recipe beforehand, and it said to beat this, whisk it until frothy. And this might be easier to do just in a like an actual bowl. But it seems to be working. Not really sure why I'm supposed to do this, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So she used a hand mixer, or like an electric hand mixer. But I reckon this will work just as well. So it's starting to get slightly floofy. Rusty did not make it into a meringue, just like slightly floofed egg whites. And I would have to say that that is some slightly floofed egg whites. So I think this should be all nice and good. I hope. Lovely. And then we need to mix in an unknown amount of caster sugar. We need to mix in enough so that it is good. So let's just start by adding like 3. And this should probably be quite stiff because we want to, what should I say? We want to pipe this. So it needs to be quite stiff. And I can already see that we are gonna need a lot more. But it's also really lumpy, so we're probably gonna need to mix this a bit more. I do wonder, it's gonna be worth to like sift it in. Might actually be worth sifting it in. I mean, it's stiffer. It's nowhere near enough, but I'm happy now that I did not use the whole 2 egg whites. Haha. Though we might need to dilute this with a bit of egg whites or use some water. We'll see. Now this might have been this might have been a bit too much. Oh yeah. I mean it's getting there. We'll see. We just need to get this completely incorporated. Oh, would you look at that? That's starting to look good. Oh, would you look at that? It looks like glue. Which is kind of what I'm looking for, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's closer. It's way closer. And there's 4 seconds left on the clock until it beeps. Now it's beeping. So we're gonna have to check the cookies yet again. See that? Leave that there. And cookies, how are you doing? Oh, you are. Oh, this batch is done. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know what? There we go. That's the first tray of them. Looking good, looking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. They're a little bit too baked, but it's fine. And the second tray. Oh god, don't fall. Ta-da! They're not quite as well cooked, so. It's right there. Okay. And get back to making this icing. Yeah, you know what? I really should grab a bigger bowl. But we're getting there. I don't want it too runny, that's the big thing. And it is getting less and less runny. Actually, let's just not use the spoon anymore. Let's just freehand this shit. Well, it's getting stiff. I'm gonna dilute it with some blueberry juice and some food colorings, so it'll be good. Yeah! There we go. Yes, that's the consistency. That's the consistency I want. This will be easily pipeable. Heck yes. Now then. Do I have... Nah. Oh, well, no, I don't. It's... If I have another spatula, I do, but they are still... And... Try it off. Before we just... Take you and... chuck you away. Also, let's just clean up the workbench. This is... That's unacceptable, dude. Can't have a dirty workbench now, can we? Move you. Ah! Whew. It's like 28 degrees in here right now. Love the heat, love the heat. Gonna split this. There we go. Actually, you know what? We're gonna split this even more to start off with. Because I don't know how purple our mix will turn when we add the blueberry juice. And since we have a somewhat finite amount of this, we should start off slowly. And there we go. I have a feeling that this might liquefy this too much. Oh, look at this. Oh yes, that it is doing. So let's just pour off some extra. There we go. That should be good. Would you look at this color though? Dude, come on. That is the wrong shade of purple. And that is really liquid now. So, yeah, well, we need to add some more of this. There we go. Start off with that. Mix that in. We need some more. Now, luckily, the other color that we're gonna do is yellow, and they don't have much yellow on them, so that's something at least, I hope. I wish we don't need to use any more than that. And you know what? I don't think we need to. We probably should, but we'll see. I hope that this is workable. We'll find out. We sadly don't have any natural coloring. I was thinking about getting saffron and just coloring this next part with saffron, but then I realized, hey, that is kind of silly because saffron is really expensive. So let's just sheet and use food coloring. It's fine. That is really potent, holy heck. That is really close to the yellow I actually want. Although the other purple is slightly off hue. Yeah, we're gonna do a bit more. That's a little bit more than a bit. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna pour that extra bit off. We don't need completely orange, but maybe that is also liquid. Oh, fuck. However, I should just be able to mix in some more caster sugar, right? I don't see why this wouldn't work. We were using a whisk before, but I shouldn't need to use it. Oh yeah, there's... Oh yeah, dude. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That would really... This really looks like saffron. It's slightly off hue on stream, but in real... This looks like saffron, mate. That looks like saffron. I kind of don't want to waste... Not I really use it for anything, usually, but this, let's swell. Is that more so? That should be good enough. Also, let's put the cork back onto this guy. I don't want it to tip. I really don't want it to tip. It's not good. We'll have food coloring everywhere, and it will be nigh on impossible to actually clean. So, yeah. So, let's do this. Probably just clean up the food coloring. Man, I just changed that way. I'm gonna need to get a new one soon again. It's gonna be so colored. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, it was a lot easier to mix with the spoon than to use the spatula for this, but I ain't gonna switch now. I should maybe switch now though. I feel like there's gonna be so many lumps in this. Might be fine. Lumps might just be air. Question mark. There we go. Sweet. Literally, this is so sweet. Yeah. It's not really that tasty. But hey, it's pretty. It's pretty. It ain't tasty, but it is pretty. Alright. Now, next thing, we need some piping bags. Now, we could make some piping bags out of, like, paper, but I actually have piping bags, so I need to use those. Where's the color points? There we go. And look at that. We have a piping bag. And we have another piping. We have a second piping bag. Now then, we should use something to prop these up. It's still a little bit warm. Should be fine. It should be fine. Oh god. Please don't fall. I like your mug. I like you, mug. I don't want you to break. But, yeah. But just transfer you into here. Good. Well. Would you look at that? That went really well. Just gonna wash this off, and then we're gonna do the same the other. And how long have we been going for? 2 hours and 16 minutes. Wow. I thought we would be done much quicker, honestly. But hey, I have a tendency to not really understand how long to judge time, I guess. Can I just scrape you down with this one? Or pen scraper. This is honestly also a great tip if you're ever gonna use a piping bag and you want this stuff to go down together with the rest of your stuff. Is use a pen scraper. Be careful to not like poke a hole in it, but other than that, it works so well. And now, you could like, if you really want to, just throw a quick little knot onto this guy. And voila. You just need to snip the tip. You just nip the tip. And we're good to go. So let's just do the same thing with the yellow color. it's fine. I was thinking if I should add some more sugar to it. Thicken it a bit, but I think we should be fine. Alright. Let's scrape that down. And that down. Just place you back into there. Or back into there. We can place you into there. Placing it back into there would mean that it's already been there, and it hasn't. There we go. How did this one end up so much cleaner than the last one? That's weird. Let's see. Yes. Do we have any space in our dishwasher? It appears that we do. I'm just gonna place these guys. Which is already close enough. Anything we can remove from there is gonna be good. So. There we go. And we're gonna do a quick scraping of you as well. Quick and careful scraping, I should say. Because whilst I might want to have the last little dregs left, oh god, yeah, a little bit less yellow. I thought they had more, I did not. Oops. Though it doesn't matter because proportionally this is probably quite a good match. Oh, I got icing on my hand. Let's remove that. Wait. And would you look at that? The work bale is dirty again. So let's. Oh. Fun music. Ah. That's to my untrained eye like South American music. Sounds really good. I like it. Alright, now then. It is time for the part you've all been waiting for. It is time to start decorating the cookies. The question is just how I want to do this. I think I have an idea. I'll start by just bringing this one up. Because I want another backdrop than just the black. Yeah, we shall choose some of the cookies. And we shall decorate them. The flatter they are, the better. The more defined they are, the better. And grab an in-ear cookie as well. I don't really want frosting on all of them. We have at least one of each. We have a better one than that. Yes, we do. He is slightly overbaked, but that's fine. Also, we need to taste these guys. They're a bit perfect. And it tastes a little bit like orange. That's great. That's a good combo. Slightly overbaked, but not too much. Now then, it is time to do the decoration part. And for this, I think we need to actually just go down a lot. And I need to find somewhere to put it. Because it's going to be fine motor skills. I found a stool. Oh yes, I forgot about that. That means that this one is not gonna be following on with me. Let's just do this. See, will you? Yes, you will be in full view. Oh god, that is hot. There we go. Now we're also tracked. Heck yes. Now then. Okay, that doesn't actually work that well. Oh, well. How am I gonna do this? To get closer to the bench. There we go. Oh no. That's not great. Can I? Oh, lift it up a bit. Yes, but we're doomed. Doomed if I do, doomed if I don't. Now then, let's see. I kind of want to start with the yellows. Do that. I can do that. I can cheat it, but then just nip the tip ever so slightly. Did I do too much? Barely did enough. We're just gonna fill in the voids. That is supposed to be yellow. So is this. I think I'm gonna go from this one. Nice. And remember to breathe. My arm just had a smidge of a spasm. That's not great. Would you look at that? Hell yes! I think we might have done this in the wrong way. It might have been easier to do purple first. But do we want to finish this one completely? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. Let's move the cookies completely after all. There we go. Let's just place the tapping like there. This be more centered? Oh wait. Oh yeah. I thought the end of the piping bag was a piece of garlic shell. It was not. Thankfully. Now then, is this gonna be enough? Yes, it is. Now then, this one will need to be even more careful. Sweet, 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 sweet. There we go. And then we just need to stitch it all together in the middle. Like that. And now we just need to do the same thing for everything else. Can we see what we're doing? Yes, the lighting is actually fine. Good. Let's then actually try and get everything in one go. I do realize I'm not talking that much, but I promise you, that's because I'm concentrating. It's not because I've run out of things to say. Although, I'm not gonna say they haven't. Now, if I had been smart, I would have made like a chocolate cookie. Like a really dark chocolate cookie. Because that would have made it a lot easier to see, or it would have been a more contrast. But regrettably, these are not a chocolate cookie. These are orange cookies. Nice. Oh god, now comes the really difficult part. Of just like doing each hair strand of hair. So let's try this. Halfway done. One there. One there. Ah. Yes. of hair all down here. Ah, would you look at that? I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. That actually doesn't look like as shitty as I thought it would look. Heck yes! Alright then. One cookie done. Time to do some taco tachis. Now then, let's see. You are just completely verbal, so... Let's maybe start by sketching the outline. That might be a good idea. Then we can see that we have these spots that are supposed to be reflections. I think I'm just gonna leave this empty for the time being. At least try to. Then we need to outline the eyes. So that we don't accidentally put any frosting or icing. Sorry, again. In them. Go. Nice. Bridge the gap. And it might be looking a little bit shitty. Alright. Frosting on the hand. Let's remove that. And then we're gonna just... Also, let's kind of like that, like move the mic. So that you might be able to actually hear me. That, and then... It's going to just be a matter of filling everything in. Oh no. Just nice and chill. Just calm and easy. Hit anything, and we shall look at this and realize that this kind of looks like shit. This looks horrible. That does not look good at all. Oh god. Well, I don't like that at all. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty shit. And I don't know completely why. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a kind of right there. That should probably be red, realistically, but I don't have a red one, so we're just gonna have to do with purple. Wow. Let's do another takodachi. And this time, let's actually properly do the entire outline. There we go. Actually, let's move you, because otherwise I'm gonna crush you with my hand. Can you actually see this? Yes, good. Tracing the outline, it's tracing the entire ear. Or, sorry, it's not an ear, it's a flap. We're tracing the flaps. No, wait. There we go. And we're just gonna rotate you a bit. Would you look at that? It's bleeding. the icing is bleeding, not me. Take the opportunity to actually do the mouth then. Then, since he's completely filled in, I guess. Or traced. Let's actually just trace around his eyes as well. I do feel, however, that this music is just precisely right. It's so calm and really relaxing for this part. Wow. This guy's gonna be really colorful. That's what he's going to be. We might need to do... Yeah, it's clogged, so... just gonna squeeze out the clog. Or so I thought. Ow! Oh, my hand is grabbing. Ow! 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 Oh! The clog has been removed. Let's remove the evidence of it as well. There we go. We can carefully, slowly and carefully, just continue tracing. And rotating whenever we need to. This is working really well. I feel like I should have brought some black paint or black food coloring just to actually be able to do some line art almost with this. That would have been kind of silly but funny. I might have become happier with the result if I did that, but well, I didn't. So cry me a river. Myself. That is... Wow! Would you look at that? Do that, and great. Make sure that the frosting is running. Icing! Sorry. There we go. Another takodachi finished. Kind of looks like a monster almost. But we have done 2 takodachis. Oh, sorry. We've done 2 takodachis. Let's finish up with another Inya. And then we shall be happy. Or pretend to be happy. We'll see. Yeah, we'll be happy. We don't need to pretend. We're gonna have a challenge. We're gonna do a challenge. Can we do this one? It is a bit wobbly. It is... oh god. It's a bit wobbled. I think it's doable. I think we can do it. But we shall see. Also this time... we have this one. The crown on her head doesn't appear that much. Let's actually do the same order. Let's do the purple pass first. Also, let's just pull that one around. goes all the way up here. Boop. And a bit there. Boop. And then the flaps. And then continuing down. And doing the hair. And all the way up. And we are just gonna do a... Wow. Oh, that looks good. Also, I can't imagine a bakery doing this all day, making vast amounts of decorated cookies like this. Because I'm already having... My wrist is almost already hurting. I'm just doing this little bit. It's not that bad, but... It shouldn't be hurting. Not really, but it's being strained. So, that's not really a surprise. Gonna need a duck right there. Sweet. And then do her squishy. Oh yeah, I forgot to... I did that wrong. On the other one. Man. That's unacceptable, dude. We did the end of her hair wrong. I don't think I can live with myself if I don't change this. So let's just grab a knife and just really gingerly try and scrape this away. Ah! Hand is cramping. Aye. Ow. There we go. It's fine if it's not perfect, since we're going to cover this again either way. Woo. I'm happy I noticed that. If that went out onto the internet that I made her hair wrong, or sorry, squishies, I would not be able to live with myself. It would not be possible. Let's see, that's also a bit of hair, so that should also perfect. And the end points of her hair. The hair that's coming down from this, from the back of her head, that's supposed to be purple. Oh well. Yeah, well, realistically a darker shade of purple, but we shall make do with this one. There we go. And then, finally, the yellow. We shall first of all correct our mistakes that were right here. Like this. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And then we just do the same. Nice. Good. Teeny tiny bit right there. And there's a teeny tiny bit right there as well. Lovely. And then, no, we need to do the inside crown first, right? Yeah, that would be much easier. I just kind of sort of guess where it's supposed to go, I guess. Same thing right here. There we go. Ah! Not as nice separation as the last one. Or the other one. That's fine. It needs to go down ever so slightly more. Ah! There we go. Will you look at that? We have an Inya. And then we have a tan Inya. Then we're just gonna do this really quick. Move this one back up. Because now I'm standing. And I kind of want to do this like this. By the way, we can then just raise you a bit. There we go, ever so slightly. Move you slightly forward. Thank you. No. Come on. Take that then. I guess we do. I'm just gonna run away for a quick 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Because I need some of the old cookies. Place you guys there. Kind of. Kind of. Also, I need other cookies from the other side, so I'll be right back. Also, let's just slightly remove the frost icing, still not frosting, icing. Man, someday I'll get it right on the first try. I hope. How shall we do this? I do wonder, without destroying absolutely everything. I can do this over here. I kind of want to stack these guys based on what they are. Would you look at that? We're getting so many stacks of keys, and they are so tall. Did I have any more left over there? Yes, we did actually. And one. We had one cookie of India. And 2 more of the other chocolate. Alright, there we go. Now then, I kind of want to do it like this. Whew. Sorry, I have an idea. I have a plan. We'll just see if it works. Anyway, at all. I don't think it will work well at all. Yeah, we'll see. Oh god. The volume no fell. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it like this. Whoop. Peace. Also, that's the quarter one left. And it's gone. Just reorganizing everything. I promise this will make sense soon. Well, it will make sense because we're... If this ever gets turned into an actual video, well, this would be the outro. But if I ever find the time and energy to sit through this VOD and cut it down into a manageable size, well, this will be the outro. Very soon. The chance for that is really low, but it's not 0. That's something at least. All right, and there we have everything we have made today. We have made 2 different types of cookies from the same dough. We have the blueberry caves, the riff on the traditional Swedish pastry cookie, the raspberry caves. we have also made some wonderfully and adorably cute cookies featuring takodachis and none other than Ninamainas from Hololive English first generation myth. Yes. And we have some that are even have some icing on them, and the purple is actually even made from blueberries. So would you look at that? They are with varying degrees of prettiness, but they are there. So yeah, I hope you like them. I hope you liked it. So yeah, very cool. But yes, that is actually everything for today. I don't have anything more. We are actually done in 2 hours and 50 minutes. Just a quick evening baking session. It's all fun. It's all for good and fun. They all look good. You did a great job. Well, thank you very much. That makes me very happy. That makes me very happy indeed. That you also seem to enjoy them, because let me tell you, they honestly taste as good as they look, which is an actual good bonus, because that means they actually taste good. But now then, we shall do a quick little check. And God damn it. I don't have anyone to raid. If you guys don't have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. I love to find other people's streams every now and then. I am horrible at trying to find them myself. If any of you guys do have any suggestions, please do tell me. I would love to know. Move the camera down. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm trying to just take a look. Do we have any of the VTubers that are currently cooking? What are the chances? What are the chances indeed? Low, it appears. Very low, it appears. Why does Nero come up when it's filtered on stuff? When it's filtered on category? That's a good question. Well, as always, they don't seem to be anyone. How fun. Oh well. I guess that's how it's gonna be. So yeah, actually gonna end the same way we started, by just being over here. So yes, thank you all so much for coming today, for joining me when I was baking. That was very nice of you, and that makes me very happy indeed. This will be the last cooking stream in this apartment, because I'm moving in like a month, and I do hope that I find my own apartment soon, because I'm doing a bit of a pit stop at my parents' house, because until I have a job, I don't really see the reason to find a new apartment, because I have no idea where I'm gonna find a job or in which part of the country. I'm letting that I'm not, that decision is not made yet, if we put it like that. So I won't be able to do any cooking streams at that point. There will probably still be some streams, but there won't be any cooking streams at that point. But I don't think that is gonna be too bad. There might be another handcam stream this month. We shall see. It depends on how things pan out. There are some new Lego sets that are coming out in like tomorrow, I think. Yeah, they're coming out tomorrow. Some new Lego flowers that are coming out the 1st of August. I really want to buy them, and I'm going to buy them. And if the stars align, we will even build them on stream, like we've done before, and had a really nice time doing so. Otherwise, streams, they will continue, hopefully, assuming that the weather allows for it. It still looks like the weather is going to be really quite terrible for the coming week. So there's a really high chance that we will be continuing on with Liza P. So stay tuned for that. It will probably be sometime during next week, because I'm busy these coming 3 days. And so yeah, keep your eyes open. They will start at 7 p.m. Swedish time, as always, essentially. But what day? Well, we'll just have to see. If you're over on the YouTubes, well, you will have a waiting room be up about an hour or so before the stream starts, so you will be the first to know. If you're over on Twitch, well, I guess you will find out when the stream goes live. But yeah, I have had a really good time today, and I hope you guys have had too. Maybe I even inspired you a bit to go and do some baking of your own. If so, I would love to see them. I have no idea really how to do it, but I guess tag me on X. I guess that's should probably be the easiest way. So if you make these cookies or make anything else because you were inspired because of today, well, do let me know. I would love to see what you guys make. But with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, and or evening, or maybe in midnight. And I hope to see you guys all again soon. So until then, take care and bye.